Hey, this is Andy with Stroman Insurance Advisors. I'm going to go over the Medicare supplement market in Metro Atlanta. It's where I'm based, where most of my clients are. So I get a lot of questions about, what are the best companies? What are the rates looking like? Who's got the best rates, that kind of thing. So I'm going to show you exactly what I look at when I get that kind of question. So I'm not going to go over how Medicare supplements work or anything like that, because if you're shopping, you probably already know that. But let me go over a couple of things as far as competition in the market and what to look for. So first thing, um, Medicare supplements are standardized. So every company that sells a Medicare supplement, they're selling the exact same thing. It's like gasoline or oil or something like that, any other commodity. They have to sell the exact same product. They all have to work the same. So the only difference is the company you're paying and how much you're paying per month. Now, with that said, you want to choose a company that's been in the market a long time, is financially sound, has a good reputation, and doesn't have a history of erratic rate increases. You're going to get rate increases every year. It's just a fact of life. But if you go with a company with a history of smoother, smaller, more regular rate increases, you're going to be a lot happier. So, with that said, let's jump in. I'm going to run 4 quotes, or I've actually run them already. I've got them on these other tabs here. We're going to do a 65-year-old female, then a 65-year-old male, then a 70-year-old female, and a 70-year-old male. I've run it for zip code 30305, which is Buckhead. Depending on your zip code, or it really doesn't matter what zip code you have. Within Metro Atlanta, rates are pretty much the same. So it wouldn't be worth jumping around a few different zip codes. It's all the same. Plan G is what we're going to run it for because that's the most popular, has been in the last 5 years or so, probably going to be the most popular for the next five. It's my recommendation, either that or Plan N. Household discount, you might see that here. Basically what that is, we're not going to factor that in, but if you have a spouse who has a Medicare plan with the same company you go with, sometimes that company will give a discount for, kind of doing the combo. So let's get into it. We'll start with the 65-year-old female. This is sorted from lowest price to highest price. So you can see Allstate is the lowest here. Here's 118.90 per month for, again, Plan G for 65-year-old female. Now you'll see two Allstates here. This one factors in a 5% discount that they looks like they give you for wearing a wearable like a Fitbit or something like that. I haven't edited any of these or taken out any companies, so you're going to see some duplicates here. But their base rate is, let's call it 125.15 a month. Their household discount, speaking of that, is 7%, just FYI. Some companies include a policy fee. The first time you enroll in it, they'll charge an extra 25 bucks in this example for Allstate. For your first month's premium. Here's Humana at 129.87. Fairly competitive. They have a higher household discount of 12%, and they don't charge a policy fee. Here's Medico. Let's see, let's find another bigger name. Here is the AARP plan. That's really United Healthcare, but they co-brand it with AARP. As far as, popularity, this is the most sold plan in the country, at least their plans, the United Healthcare plans are. Doesn't mean you should or shouldn't choose them, but just thought you'd like to know that. They are the most popular. 134.75, not bad. Let's keep scrolling down. Here's Cigna, 143.54. Here is, this is actually Aetna, this Continental Life Insurance Company of Brentwood, Tennessee. That is the technical name or the formal name for Aetna's Medicare supplement. 150.52 a month, not bad. Here's Anthem, that's Blue Cross Blue Shield, 151 a month. Here's Aflac, they got back in the market recently, 152.45. And then Mutual of Omaha, I'll stop after this, 153.29 a month. So no need to keep going. But anyway, you can see that there's, as you scroll down, the difference in price starts to get pretty big. And again, it's the exact same product, no matter what company you go with. So let's move to a 65-year-old male. And I won't go so in depth. I just want to give you an idea of where rates are depending on age and gender. So everything else being equal, but a male, not a female, Allstate is the lowest still, and their base rate without that wearable discount thing, 141.37 a month. So about what is that, 15 bucks, 16 bucks more expensive. Um, so about 10% difference, male to female. Here's Medico, here's Humana, 146. Here's the AARP United Healthcare Plan at 152. And let's find the usual suspects. Here's Anthem Blue Cross, 164. Cigna, 165. Aetna, 173. And then where's Mutual of Omaha? Here we go, 176. So that's a 65-year-old male. Let's go to a 70-year-old female. And it looks like it's pretty much the same rates as a 65-year-old. Not for every company, but for some of them. So Allstate is the same, that 125.15. Let's see. Here's Humana at 138.94. Here is Cigna, 157. United Healthcare or AARP, 159.25. Aetna, 161.19. Mutual of Omaha, 162.26. All right, and then lastly, a 70-year-old male. Allstate still ahead of the pack price-wise, 141.37. Let's find, here's Humana, 157. If you see multiple entries for like Allstate, for instance, you can just ignore that. It just all depends on your exact quote. This is just kind of a big smattering of the whole market. So here's the AARP United Healthcare Plan, 179.75. Cigna is 180. Aetna, 185. Mutual of Omaha, 186. Anthem Blue Cross, 188. So anyway, that is just a real simple, real quick look at the market. Of course, your exact rate is going to depend on your zip code, your gender, your age, whether you use tobacco or not. And then certainly a household discount, if that does apply to you, that will knock some off the rate. But anyway, I hope that's helpful. If you'd like to get a quote from us, work directly with me, you can certainly do that. You can reach out and we'll get to you as soon as possible. We work with multiple companies. Most of the ones you see on this list here, we really choose to work with the ones that are blue chip names that have been in the market a while with competitive rates. You may see some fly-by-night companies who come in with super low rates. If they're new entrants to the market, we really prefer not to work with them because history shows that they'll really financially get their rear end handed to them, and then they'll have to jack rates up, and you're stuck with it if you can't qualify to jump into another company's plan. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and reach out to us if we can help.